Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Walt Disney World service, Disney Genie, coming to Walt Disney World Resort. It's also going to come to Disneyland here shortly, but today we're specifically talking about Walt Disney World Resort since it will be the first one launching. So if that's something you're interested in hearing more about, then keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching today. If you're new here, my name is Summer and I'm the owner of Fantasyworks Travel, where we take the work out of planning your ultimate family vacation. And today we're going to talk about Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus, and the individual attraction selections. These are all options with the Disney Genie service, and we're going to talk about each of them today so you can determine if they're for your family and for your vacation. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to kind of be looking back and forth at my notes. So if I'm looking away, that's what I'm looking at, because there's a lot to go over and it can be very confusing. So I'm going to try to make it the easiest to understand that I can. And of course, if you ever have any questions at all, then you're more than welcome to leave me a comment below or reach out to me through Messenger or email. So Disney Genie Service is the new service that is beginning on October the 19th of 2021. This service is located within the My Disney Experience app. And so it's on the app that you already use, that you're already, majority of you are already familiar with. And there's three different components. There's Disney Genie, Disney Genie Plus, and individual attraction selections. And so we're going to go through each of these today. So let's begin with Disney Genie Service. Now this service is complimentary to guests that have a park ticket, a park reservation, and have a smartphone with the My Disney Experience app installed. So basically what Disney Genie is designed to do is it's designed to create kind of your ultimate perfect Disney day. Now this is an in-park feature. So for instance, if you work with me and I created a custom itinerary, this service is going to help you within the park because it's going to take into account things like weather or ride closures or higher than expected wait times and stuff like that. Whereas what I provide you isn't going to be able to update like that while you're in the park. So it is a good companion to use alongside a personalized itinerary from a travel agent. Now the main difference is that a personalized itinerary with a travel agent is going to give you things like what's the best snacks, what are the best restaurants, what are the best rides, what rides can my kids ride, that kind of thing. And so those are personalized things that really cannot be replaced by an automated app such as My Disney Experience and Disney Genie. I do feel like it would be a good companion to have while you're in the park to update continuously, whereas my plans are more static. So that's kind of a difference. I know there have been a lot of questions about, is this going to replace what my travel agent does for me? So that hopefully will answer that question. Disney Genie is going to personalize your day. So basically when you go in and you activate this Disney Genie service, you will actually put in things that you wish to do. So you might put in all the attractions that you're interested in. You might put restaurants that you're interested in eating at. You might say, oh, my kiddo is interested in Disney princesses, or we love Star Wars or Toy Story, or just different things like that. And it's going to help customize your day based on those interests. And it's going to create an itinerary for you. And then throughout the day, it's going to update that itinerary based on forecasted wait times and what the best time to visit is, and maybe what the best time to mobile order is. It's going to also recommend if there are dining reservations available, it will list those as well. So once you choose all of your personalized attractions that you want to experience, then those that customized itinerary is going to be located in the My Day tab through the My Disney Experience app. And that will have also any reservations that you've already made, like at your 60-day window. Those will all be in there, along with any personalized experiences like Droid Depot or lightsabers or anything like that that you've already made reservations for. All of that's going to show up right there within the My Day tab. There's also a real-time custom tip board. And so the tip board is going to have things that are not necessarily included in your personalized itinerary, but are things that are available within the park. And so it's going to have your estimated wait times for top attractions, entertainment and dining, other things to do in the park, kind of everything else that's available that's aside from what is in your customized itinerary. You can also order food, make reservations, join virtual queues, and also book your arrival times for your lightning attractions within that tab. So I want to go through a little bit. If you just plan on using the Disney Genie service, and it's free, so I don't see why someone wouldn't necessarily be interested in using it at all. But on the home screen of your My Disney Experience app, you're going to tap your Learn More under that Introducing Disney Genie Service box. Another way to access it is to hit the plus button at the bottom of the screen and then go to it's My Tip Board and Day option. Or you can choose from the menu bar at the bottom. You can tap the three little lines, also called a hamburger icon, and you can scroll up to My Genie Plans. And that is how you'll access the Genie service within the app. And then it'll walk you through start now, and you'll choose the date you want to visit. You'll choose the park you want to visit, and then you'll choose the party members that will be visiting with you. And then you can go through and choose all of your personalizations so that it can customize your day. This will also update throughout the day. So like I said, if there's weather in the area, if a ride closes due to weather, if a ride just closes because it has a technical issue, then it will kind of rearrange things and take that into account. So that's really, really nice that it can be real-time updating like that. Now this service, you will need to do this for each day that you plan to be in the park. So if you're going to the parks for 4 days and you're visiting one park each day that you want to visit a park, you will need to do a customized plan. Now this can be done as soon as you have your park tickets and your park reservations. So you can do it ahead of your visit, but it's not necessary. You can also do it the day of. So that's kind of the ins and outs of the base Disney Genie complimentary service. Now let's go over Disney Genie Plus, because there are a lot of questions with this. It can be really, really confusing. So if you are familiar with how Disney did things prior to the pandemic, they had what you called Fast Pass, and then at Disneyland, it was called Max Pass. And it was basically a way for you to skip the standby queue line and go to a shorter line through the Fast Pass lane access. And so now that is being replaced with the Genie Plus service. It works a little bit differently, so we're going to kind of go over all the ins and outs of that. Instead of Fast Pass lanes, Disney now has Lightning lanes. And we saw these, most of them are already ready to go on our last visit there. So basically how Genie Plus works is it's going to allow you to choose an available time to visit a Lightning lane at over 40 attractions throughout all 4 parks. You can choose one selection at a time throughout the day. These can be spread across parks. So if you know that you're wrapping up at Magic Kingdom and you're going to go over to Hollywood Studios, you can choose your next time at Hollywood Studios if you have a park hopper ticket. You may choose your first Lightning Lane attraction selection beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time on the day of your visit. You may only visit an attraction Lightning Lane one time per day, meaning if you want to experience an attraction twice in the same day, you would either need to use the standby line or a virtual queue to experience it a second time. Currently, as I'm filming this, the only attraction that allows you to use a virtual queue would be Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at Epcot. Once you use the Lightning Lane entrance for your first choice, you can choose your next selection. If there's a significant amount of time between before the first available time, Disney has said that the app will notify you to let you know when you can make your second selection. So it's a little tricky. We don't have exact figures on what this is going to look like. But say, if you're first selection isn't available until 4 p.m., you're not going to have to wait until after you use that selection at 4 p.m. to make your second selection. And there will be a window of time that you will have before you can make another selection. We've heard that that window might be around 2 hours, but we don't have a definitive answer on that. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Also in the Disney Genie Plus, you're also going to get these Disney PhotoPass lenses and audio tales with tips, information, and fun facts to explore the parks in totally new ways. So there are a couple of other features that you can use if you have this service. So the cost of Disney Genie Plus is going to be $15 per ticket per day. So if you have 4 people and you want 5 days, then you're going to be paying $15 times 4 for 5 days. So it can get pretty pricey, but it eliminates a lot of the wait times, we hope. So Disney Genie Service can be added to your package. If you've booked a Walt Disney Vacation package, you can add it for all of the days of your tickets for all the people in your party. Or you can purchase it per day. So if you have a 4-day ticket, but you only want Disney Genie Plus service for Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, then you would just purchase that beginning at midnight on the day that you arrive. So you can purchase that, and then you can make your selections beginning at 7 a.m. So that's how that works. You do not have to purchase Genie Plus. All the standby queues and the virtual queues are included with your park ticket. So you do not have to purchase Genie Plus or individual attraction selections in order to have a good time and ride anything. You can do the standby queue that's always been available. The list of attractions available are subject to change in availability, is what Disney has said. So there will be limited times as far as times you can choose for your lightning lane. They will be limited in availability. So there is a chance that you could purchase Disney Genie Plus and then there wouldn't be as many times available for you to choose from. Okay, so I think that covers Disney Genie Plus service. Now the third and final product, individual attraction selections. And what this is every park has its 2 top attractions, and which are not included in Genie Plus service. So they are an additional cost over and above that $15 per day, per ticket. The individual attraction selections are a limit of 2 attraction selections per guest per day at those most popular attractions. What are those attractions? So at Magic Kingdom, those attractions would be Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Space Mountain. At Epcot, you can choose Frozen Ever After or Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. At Hollywood Studios, you can choose Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway or Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. And at Disney's Animal Kingdom, you can choose Avatar Flight of Passage or Expedition Everest. Individual attraction selections are subject to limited availability and can change without notice. So those are the individual attraction selections at each park. You can choose 2 individual attraction selections per guest per day. These attractions are not included in the regular Genie Plus Lightning Lane options and must be purchased individually. Pricing, we don't have definite answers as far as how much these are going to cost. They have told us that they will vary depending on the date, the attraction, and the park. And we have been given a range of about $7 to $15 per person per attraction. Once you go in to look at the selections, prices will be shown prior to making your selections. These individual attraction selections can be made using the My Disney Experience app. Guests staying at Disney resorts, Shades of Green Resort, or the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Resort can purchase on the day of their visit beginning at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are not staying at a Disney-owned resort or Shades of Green Resort or the Disney World Swan and Dolphin hotels, you can purchase on the day of your visit starting at each park's opening time. So you do get a little bit of an advantage if you are staying on property and getting first dibs at the times for those individual attraction selections. Okay, so let's take a quick overview of what we've talked about. So when visiting Walt Disney World Resort, the following options are complimentary and can be experienced by all guests with a park ticket. So Disney Genie Service is complimentary and includes personalized day optimizer, real-time tip board, forecasted wait times, virtual assistant, mobile order, restaurant wait lists, check-in and reservations, and standby attraction queues are included. Virtual queue for selected attractions. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is the only one that currently has a virtual queue, and so you can get a virtual queue for that, or you can use a Disney Genie Plus Lightning Lane, or if you want to experience it twice, you can get one of each and experience that ride twice that way. Guests have the option to purchase Disney Genie Plus service. This service includes choosing the next available time to arrive at a variety of attractions using the Lightning Lane entrances, one at a time throughout the day. Also, you can receive access to the Disney Audio Tales and the Disney PhotoPass lenses. The cost for the Disney Genie Plus is $15 per person per day. This can be added to your package in advance or added per day beginning at 12 a.m. on the day of your visit. So if you add it to your vacation package, you have to add it for every day of your ticket for every person on the package, or you can purchase it for each person each day. Guests also have the option to purchase individual attraction selections. This is access to Lightning Lane entrances to the most popular attractions that are not included with Disney Genie Plus service. Limit of 2 different attractions per day per guest, subject to limited availability, and prices will vary by date, attraction, and park, ranging from $7 to $15 per attraction per person. Once these selections are chosen, you cannot modify, you cannot change, you cannot get refund on these, whereas on the Genie Plus Lightning Lane selections, you can change and modify those as you go throughout the day. You do not have to purchase Disney Genie Plus, nor do you have to purchase individual attraction selections. You do not have to purchase Genie Plus to purchase individual attraction selections either. You can just purchase Disney Plus, or you can just purchase Disney individual attraction selections. You can purchase one or the other, or both if you wish. So I think that just about covers it. That is a ton of information, I know, and I've spent a lot of time in the trainings and in reading and research trying to make sure that I can wrap my head around it so that I can best explain it to you. So if you have questions, leave them in the comments below or reach out to me and I will do my best to answer what I can. I don't have experience using this in the park, so I'm learning right alongside you. So it'll be very interesting to see how this affects the current wait times in the park and how it helps plan Disney vacations. If this video was helpful to you, make sure you like the video, and if you like my content, make sure you subscribe with the notification bell on so you don't miss another video. Until next time, we'll see you later.